Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to my channel, Soul Journey. My name is Beck, and today we are doing an energy reading for the collective. I unfortunately was not able to put one out on Friday, but today is Sunday, the 24th. Yes, Sunday, November the 24th. So it's the week of Thanksgiving for those of you who are in America. We just started Sagittarius season and we just finished up Mercury retrograde. So this is going to be forward moving energy that we're stepping into. So I'm excited to see what the cards have for us. A lot of cards came out. Spirit wants to talk. So for those of you who have not seen my readings before, all of my cards are laid face down so that when I show them to you, they're the first time I'm seeing them as well, so it's very intuitive. If this reading resonates with you, please comment down below and give it a like and hit subscribe if you want to see more videos like this in the future. I also suggest, if you want more clarity for this reading, go back to last week's reading and check that out. I also really enjoyed the 11/11 reading I did a few weeks ago. That was kind of a more broad energy, the 11/11 portal, so definitely go check that out as well. If you would like a personal reading after this for clarity or for anything else, you can also check out my shop in my description, my Etsy shop, where you can get personal tarot readings. All right, let's get into it. All right, so today we are using the Tarot of Vampires. We are using the Blind Spot Oracle cards by Teal Swan. By the way, these will be out early 2020. She's officially announced it, so the pre-order is there, so definitely go check that out. Not sponsored. It's just like one of the best shadow work decks ever. And she now has an app where you can use the deck through an app, so if you want to check that out, that is available now. The Vintage Wisdom Oracle, and the Whispers of Lord Ganesha. Alrighty, so let's get into it. So the first card that wanted to come through was a Ganesha card, so we're going to kind of start off a message from Lord Ganesha. Oh wow, and this is Enlightenment. Whoa, and that is the Crown Chakra card. Wow, so that's really, really intense. I want to just like soak that yumminess in. Like, I want that on my wall. That's gorgeous. So we are going to read card 27 from the Whispers of Lord Ganesha. And this is what Lord Ganesha has for us. Connect to your true source to manifest your desires. Okay, again, forward-moving action. We've been in Scorpio season. We've been in Mercury retrograde, which was very internal, so now we are moving forward. The color purple is associated with being art, creativity, and spirituality. It is considered a color of honor, courage, and is sometimes associated with royalty. Ganesha is sharing the purple hue to assist you with your spiritual journey inside yourself. By the way, color therapy is extremely powerful when it comes to vibrating on the frequency you want. So if it resonates with you after this reading, I highly recommend wearing purple. All right, by connecting with him and this energy, you will be redirected back to your true enlightened nature. Your crown chakra is the purple chakra that is connected to your well-being in mind, body, and spirit in this life and beyond. All energy blocks keep you from connecting with your true source. Set a clear goal of how you would like to connect with your higher self. You may choose to be a healer or to practice a specific modality such as Reiki. You may simply choose to meditate, or you may simply choose to meditate. Everyone has psychic ability and a connection to the divine. Open yourself up consciously to opportunities that will help you reach your goal. To really enjoy living life on Earth, the more you can do to release the limiting programs and emotional patterns, the more quickly and easily you will manifest your desires. You can create your life as you intended. Choose to live life fully and achieve real enlightenment, where all things are possible. All right, so I'm really feeling like Lord Ganesha is really trying to break us open to understanding our fullest nature. Being on Earth is extremely important. Integrating the physical is extremely important, but then balanced with understanding the greater picture. And now again, we're in this forward moving energy. So we're moving forward, we're opening up, we're expanding. So I feel like this is the energy moving forward. All right, so the next cards we're going to look at are this blind spot oracle cards that I pulled. There were 2. I'm going to try to keep this short. All right, so the first one, let's see. All right, the first one that's coming out is 23. And for those of you who don't know about this deck, I highly recommend watching my full video and unboxing about this if you want to know more about it. Inauthenticity. All right, so this is what, as a collective, is in our shadow, what we're not seeing right now. This is what we need to look at. Inauthenticity. If you've drawn this sigil, you are not being authentic. You are not being honest to yourself or to others. Each person comes in with a unique essence, like an energetic signature. And our unique purpose and unique thoughts and unique feelings and unique desires and unique needs and unique role within the greater universe is embodied in that essence. Our life experience is a process of unfolding. You could picture that essence as a unique pearl that is contained inside of a lotus flower that is tightly closed. In a perfect world, that lotus blossom would bloom naturally to reveal the pearl within to the world. Unfortunately, we live in a world where the process of socialization and therefore parenting is quite often an impediment to the process of unfolding. All right. Authenticity is when your inside matches your outside. There are all kinds of incongruences between one's inner self and outer self. When a person is working at a job they hate, this is inauthentic because their outer work does not match their inner desires for work. When a person says they like someone or acts as if they do, when the truth is they hate them and want to be nowhere near them, this is inauthentic. When a person says they are not artistic because they suppressed that inside themselves long ago, this is not authentic. When a person denied how they feel because they have learned certain feelings are not acceptable, this is not authentic. All right. You can only do something with something that is real. Unless you know and admit to yourself what you really think, really feel, really want, really need, and actually do what you want to do, you are working with illusion, and you are not going to get anywhere. It is like building a castle on thin air. It will crumble. In this situation, you are not being authentic. What do you really think, feel, want, need, or do? What is real? All right, so we've got inauthenticity. The other card we have is number 14. Let's see. The gift. Interesting. If you have drawn this sigil, you are not clearly seeing the gift of this circumstance, just the drawback. You are clearly seeing what happened or is happening is damaging you, but you cannot see how it is assisting you or even how it is the very thing that is needed in order to get you to where you've always wanted. All right. If you've drawn this sigil, you aren't seeing the bigger picture. In some way, the same way that an animal can't see that a person who is setting it free from a trap is there to help it. You are not currently seeing that everything that happens is a puzzle piece in a big picture of what you truly want. And often the universe knows how to best get us there much better than we do. Okay, so I feel like we're dealing with inauthenticity and we're not seeing the true gift of this situation. So I feel like there's a piece where we're being inauthentic because we don't understand how being our true selves is really a gift. How the situation might actually be better served if we are our authentic selves. Or sometimes we think that something's going to go badly if we're our authentic selves, but we're not really appreciating that that's actually what we need in our life. And through understanding the bigger picture, what it means to be authentic in alignment, we are going to create a grander, more forward-moving enlightenment for us. All right, so let's get into the rest of the cards. So our main theme for today with this enlightenment, with this shadow of inauthenticity, with this shadow of not appreciating what this space has to give us, the opportunity that it's giving us. We have adventure. All right. Wow. I see how this is lining up for me really well, so I'm curious as how it's going to line up for everyone else. Okay, so right now we are moving forward. Things are happening fast. Things are opening up for us. And there is a fear of authenticity in this because we don't understand how our authenticity is going to serve us in the long run. We don't understand the gift that is being given to us, but what we're really struggling with is being inauthentic because we don't understand what it's giving us. But right now, this week, we are opening up to new energies. We are coming into a very new space, and so it's important that we really get clear on what we want. Kind of like the enlightenment card from Ganesha, it's talking about what do you want, what do you desire, opening that up, getting clear and meditating on what you want. All right, what's going to assist us with that? We have healing. So I feel like this is the time to do the soul work. Why do you feel like you can't be authentic? Why do you feel like why do you feel like things are being closed off within you? Because again, we're not appreciating what this moment has for us. So through our healing, through our intentional soul healing, and I say soul abstractly because our soul is never tarnished, right? Our soul is our eternal self. So our emotional healing, our mental healing, our physical healing, which of course are all the same. Just different aspects of that same vibration. So this is a week to get clear. This is a week to get focused on what we want and really come into our authenticity. And that's going to be very healing for us. And that's really what's going to help us be able to step out into this new adventure. What's going along with that is divine timing. So trusting that everything's happening exactly as it should. Again, kind of going back to that shadow of not understanding what the gift is. Sometimes people feel like, oh, this isn't happening, or this is happening too fast. And they're not understanding that the universe is perfectly timing out everything that's happening. So what's going to assist us is the divine timing, trusting that divine timing, working on our own personal healing, and allowing for the universe to really give us the things when we need them. All right, what's going to hinder us is hope. So there's a lack of hope going on right now here. I think as we're moving forward, there's a lot happening. A lot of us are feeling a little less than hopeful, and that's causing us to be inauthentic. That's causing us not to see the bigger picture. It's, restricting us from going on this adventure, coming into a new space. And so be aware where you're feeling those negative thoughts around these things. Negative thoughts aren't bad. They just need to be looked at and acknowledged and honored, and then, explored, and then healed and integrated. Why is that coming up? Most negative thoughts are really just trying to keep you safe. Most negative thoughts are really trying to make sure you're okay, and they've been placed there because of wounds from the past. So be aware of where you're feeling negative or numb, or just feeling like you just don't have a lot of hope for what's coming. So be aware of that. It's time to heal those aspects, trust in that divine timing, get closer to your authentic self. I feel like this healing is going to help us become more of our authentic selves too as well. All right, so let's get into the tarot. So the main energy for the tarot to go along with this is Queen of Skulls or Queen of Pentacles. All right, so I'm getting get grounded, get yummy within yourself. It's interesting that Queen of Skulls comes up because I always think of Queen of Skulls as kind of like being around the Thanksgiving, the autumn, the holidays, kind of that like nurturing home vibe. So that's going to be the main energy. And so I'm really sensing get grounded in your physical, appreciate the moment, nurture yourself, and really allow yourself to get safe within yourself. Again, we're going through a healing time, and that's what's going to really assist us. So it's time to get yummy. So maybe that means creating your sacred space. Maybe that means really engaging in the holidays. Maybe it means just really nurturing yourself. So whatever that means for you, it's time to step into that. And this is also the time for that. And that's what's going on right now. All right. So what's going to assist us with that is Three of Grails. All right. So this is about connecting with others. This is about connecting with friends and family. So again, those holidays. So what's really going to help you get into your space, what's really going to help you step out into this adventure is I'm actually feeling connecting with others. Connect in. Don't be reclusive. Really allow yourself to engage with others and really get into that yummy vibe. I feel like this year we're going to be testing our authenticity. We're going to be testing our authenticity, but I think a lot of people have resistance to the holidays. They have, like, oh, this is an uncomfortable situation. But going back to the gift, not understanding what these things have to offer us in the long run, go in it with that. Like, look for the gift within the situation. You might find that things really open up for you. And you might be more nurtured than you believe that you're going to be. What's going to hinder us? All right, we have Two of Grails in reverse. All right. So there is... I feel like this is talking about not really connecting into your self-love and not really allowing yourself to get connected to the beings who really matter to you. There's feeling like there's this distance. This might come up with the inauthenticity piece, not really trusting, not really ready to go on that, that forward-moving energy. So what's going to hinder you is actually staying more reclusive, but also disconnecting from yourself, not connecting to your own authenticity, not being a teammate with yourself. And I feel like there's just going to be some like ickiness when it comes to connecting. And so that might be really difficult for some. But what really needs to be acknowledged is put yourself out there, connect, engage with the people you feel safe with, and understand, again, the gift that is coming forward. All right, so the main energy for this is we have Seven of Skulls. All right. That also has to do with divine timing. That has to do with, putting something out there and letting it blossom. And then we have Strength in reverse. Okay. So I feel like kind of going with this whole, like, not feeling like there's a lot of hope, not feeling like you have the energy. I feel like this forward moving energy, as much as people are happy to be at a Mercury retrograde and into this new energy, I feel like there's still some, like, unsure energy. Again, we're coming into the holidays, but we're struggling with authenticity. We're struggling with understanding that the present moment is a gift. And this forward movement energy might feel a little hectic to us because as much as it can be really healing, if we really engage in it, connect with our authenticity and really understand the gift, if we're not doing that, it could feel quite uncomfortable and we might not feel like we have the strength. I feel like also some people are just going to feel really tired this week. A lot has been going on and there's been a lot of stress, especially if you're being inauthentic with yourself and you're really kind of feeling negative, not feeling hopeful. That can be very tiring. So be aware of those patterns and really start engaging with nurturing yourself, coming into a healing time, getting centered. Again, what Ganesha said, we're opening up. So like, what do you really want? What do you really desire? Really honor that piece. And same with that authenticity. It's time to really honor what you want and really be present with it, be centered, especially in the holidays. Get centered, get authentic, and it might be uncomfortable because you think, you're not sure what other people are going to think, but ultimately that's going to be what's best for you. And it's your medicine for the earth. So even if people are uncomfortable, it is what you're supposed to be bringing to the earth. Oh, there's a new leaf here, so beautiful. It's freaking me out. Sorry. All right, so what spirit wants to pinpoint for us? Okay, so we have 10 of Grails in reverse. All right, so I feel like that the spirit is really saying, are you not letting yourself enjoy the moment? Are you being present with actually what's coming forward with you, or do you have a lot of story around it? Are you letting yourself get caught up in being uncomfortable? Are you letting yourself get caught up in the story, not really letting yourself have a yummy experience? Because let's be real, the current energy, like it's saying here, is Queen of Skulls. What's going to assist you is connecting to your soul family, connecting to people, having a good time. This is a time of healing and adventure and divine timing and enlightenment. So we're really in a yummy energy, but I feel like people are really struggling to see it. Again, coming into that, not understanding the gift of what's really happening, not being authentic, and not feeling very hopeful. So it's very interesting that we feel disconnected. We're feeling inauthentic. We're not feeling very hopeful, but really all the other cards are saying like, no, like this is a really yummy time. So start noticing where you're focusing. Are you focusing on what feels good? Are you focusing on what you really want? Or are you focusing on all the lack? And so, Spirit's saying like, there's all this yummy energy, but are you really engaging with it? And are you engaging with it in a way that's really going to open you up? All right, the next card we have here is Three of Skulls. All right, so I think of this as the hobby card. This is about, doing what feels good, even if it's not, the logical thing or gonna bring in the money, which is just a belief system. If you're in your authenticity, that is your pure flow. And once you stop believing that you can't have that abundance through there, it can open up. But this inauthenticity is a really big problem. So Three of Skulls comes forward to say, like, do what feels good, be authentic within yourself, create what you want, not what you've been told you want. And then this last card here is the Devil. Okay. I feel like this is talking about being playful. And it's interesting. I wanted to take a moment because I was feeling like a lot of stuff coming through for this card. I feel like the universe is saying, like, there is a lot of judgment around what feels good. And this is coming in through the lack of authenticity. And so oftentimes what we think is, what is actually going to feel good to us is we have this devil mentality around it of saying, like, oh, that's not good, that's too attached. Those things are, what's considered, not great. But what I'm really getting from this card is, like, get playful. Integrate the aspects of yourself that you've been rejecting. There are a lot of things that we've been told aren't okay that are perfectly beautiful when they're expressed in a healthy way and are healed and integrated and are really utilized for beautiful expression. And so I'm feeling like a lot of people, especially coming up around the holidays, a lot of people are going home to see family and they don't feel like they can be authentic around them. They don't feel like that. So people are kind of, I feel like, closing in on themselves a little bit. But I feel like a lot of people are actually struggling with this because, we've just done all this soul work and now we're coming into a space where it's going to be kind of tested. Like, how authentic are you going to be? Like, how true are you going to be to yourself? And so I feel like the Devil card is really saying, like, let yourself be yourself. Oh, I just saw 222. Let yourself be authentic to yourself. Be playful. Allow yourself to be yummy and be true to yourself. All right, so then the last cards, we had a couple more cards from the Whispers of Lord Ganesha. So the first card, and so this is just kind of to wrap it up, we have openness. All right, we have openness. So again, this is really about the authenticity thing. It's really about being true with yourself, being open to others, connecting in, allowing yourself to open to not only spirit and your guides, but other beings on the planet. Of course, like, whatever vibration you hold, it's going to be reflected back to you. So the more authentic you can be, the more authentic that, or more enjoyable rather, that experience is going to be. The more you're judging your authenticity or who you are, the more it's going to be mirrored back to you. So open yourself up, allow yourself to see yourself as a beautiful being and really just open. And again, this enlightenment card is really, like, about that. It's like, open up. All right, and then we have delight. All right. So again, open up to the delight. Allow yourself to enjoy it. Remember, we have this 10 of Grails in reverse. Like, let's see if we can flip it around. I think this is really a lot about our perception. Again, not appreciating the gift of what is, feeling like we have to shift ourselves. So open yourself to the delight. Enjoy the holiday. Enjoy what's coming. And if you're not in the States, just enjoy this week. There's a lot of energy going on. Open yourself up. I feel like this is still going to resonate for a lot of people. Allow yourself to enjoy it. Again, we have that Queen of Skulls. Appreciate it. We have the Seven of Skulls. You've put stuff out there. Let it grow. Just open yourself up to trust the divine timing. And let's see if we can bring more of this hope in here, right? We're really struggling with hope. So really start stepping into that. And then the last card here, embrace. So embrace the moment. Embrace yourself. Embrace the gift of each moment. I feel like people have a lot of beliefs about how their family feels about them. I feel like we judge them based on a lot of our own story. And so I feel like if you really let yourself open up and you're compassionate and loving and kind, and you really step into that, not with like a, I'm going to be nice if, but like really come into a centered space, come into this more enlightened, open space of going, you know what? I see the bigger picture. I appreciate this experience and the gift that this experience is. I'm on an adventure. I'm on an adventure of experience, and I'm going to be hopeful. I'm going to let what I'm putting out there grow and manifest for me. I'm going to really nurture myself. I'm going to connect in. I'm not going to withhold myself. I'm going to be authentic. I'm going to be real. I'm going to be loving. I feel like all of this is going to be healing. I think as we're conscious with our own healing, this is going to open up for us more and more and more. So remember, open up to the delight and embrace what's coming and embrace yourself. All right, so that is this week's reading for the collective. I hope it was helpful. Definitely comment down below if it resonated with you. And hit subscribe if you want to see more videos like this in the future. I'm not sure what videos I'm going to be putting up in the next 2 weeks. I am actually going away for a week to visit a friend of mine from Australia, so I'm very, very excited. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do a reading. Actually, I'm going to be leaving on Friday. I got Thanksgiving. I honestly have no idea. I'm going to go out on a limb and say I'm probably not going to do a reading, but you never know. I might be feeling it. I am bringing my cards with me. So I may be doing a reading next week, but don't hold your breath. And then the weekend after that is the weekend I'm coming back. And then I'm going to be spending some beautiful time with Soul Family. So I may be putting up a video with one of my Soul Family members. I wanted to talk about my name change that you may have seen on some of my social media. And I wanted to possibly do that with one of my Soul Family members who also changed their name because it just felt really good. So I may be doing that video. I'd really like to. So I don't know when that's going up. I don't know. So I'm going to put up videos if I'm guided to. I feel like I might, but just as a heads up, it may be kind of quiet on the channel. I am going to try to update my social media best I can, but I'm really going to try to be in the moment and enjoy the adventure, trust in the opening and connecting. So I really want to be present with that. So, but after that, videos will probably resume just like normal. So definitely subscribe if you want to see more of that. I try to do a weekly energy reading for the collective. We talk about spirit, self-love. We do channeling here. We talk about sustainable living, veganism, all that yummy stuff. So if you want to hear more of that and join our little soul journey family, definitely subscribe and share this video if you found it helpful. And again, if you would like more clarity on this reading, you can go back to last week's reading, or you can purchase a personal reading from me through my Etsy shop down in the description, along with my other social media platforms. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. You are beautiful. You are divine. I love connecting with you guys. If I don't see you before, happy Thanksgiving. Remember, it's all about gratitude. History may have been a bit strange, but we're here. Let's be present with it. Let's just step into gratitude and acknowledge all the beautiful beings on this planet, honor one another, connect with one another, and really just bring our authenticity to the table. I think that's really going to be powerful this year. We're all opening, we're all waking up. And then allow also the understanding that the beings sitting in front of you are your consciousness as well. We are one collective. So if you are waking up and you are in their space, they are also waking up on some level. And where that shadow comes up that's uncomfortable, know that it's a reflection within you and is coming up. Again, remember the gift of what is, and really appreciating the reflection. I know it can be difficult, especially with family, because it can be a very strong reflection, but embrace it. Embrace that. Open yourself and enjoy the adventure. Thank you guys so much for watching. Many blessings. Namaste. And don't forget, it is all about the soul journey. Bye.